Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. We working just as intended, bro. Here we go. All right, yeah, today is gonna be a different type of live stream. I thought about revisiting Mortal Kombat. I'm not going back on this game. I'm just revisiting it. Just to just to talk about this game for a bit. You know, how Mortal Kombat what has Mortal Kombat become now? Because I actually really do like MK. I just feel bad for Mortal Kombat. Very cool series that just gets hated on and just doesn't do well. I hope that whoever this next Mortal Kombat game is, they'll be able to do something, pull the pull the well out. This game is very overhated, and I feel like this game could do a lot better. And it takes me back, cause I used to play this game like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a fiend at Mortal Kombat. I was a sweat at Mortal Kombat, and I played it like nonstop, right? Like this was my kind of. But as time went on, I just kind of quit it, like most people did. There's still like very few people who stream or play this game because, Mortal Kombat 1 was just kind of like this game was hated on since the day it came out. Literally, like day one, this game was already like despised. It makes me sad because I think Mortal Kombat's like really cool. This is a cool ass fucking game. It's a really sick game. It just gets hated on and mauled on by haters, bro. Like, it's insane to me. But here we are, like a year and a half later, probably 2 years later. I think this game's like 2 years old, 3 years old, probably. But here we are, Mortal Kombat 1, the poor state that it's in. This game needs a revamp, a comeback. It needs something, bro. This game's in the gutters, man. The sad reality, Mortal Kombat, it's just not what it used to be. You know? After Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat started seeing a decline. Like the downfall of Mortal Kombat needs to be studied, bro. The last fire game was MKX. And then we went from MK9, MKX were literal god tier games. God tier Mortal Kombat games. And then we go to MK11, which was I hated Mortal Kombat 11. But now here we are with this. It's crazy, man. You know? I think it's pretty crazy to me how far this game has come. But this new Mortal Kombat though, in defense of MK1, this game it had a rough start, had a rough launch. There was already a lot of shit going on with the game. They did fix the game. They did drastically improve it. They gave us characters that we wanted. That's why I feel bad for Mortal Kombat, because they actually cared and they gave us characters that people wanted. Dude, Ghostface is literally by far the sickest guest character they ever released. I fucking love Ghost. He's literally the sickest guest character. And people just clown it, bro. I got motherfuckers talking about they wanted Ghostface and MKX. Bro, bitch, if you don't stop you complaining, bro. Bro, you got Ghostface, who was really cool. He was a really sick character. And it was just so much good things in this game. So much cool shit you can do in this game and you can lab. But the problem was that I think the major downfall of this game was just the cameo system. I think the cameo system is what really like screwed over this game. Once them cameos started flowing, this game just started like it was the cameos, bro. The cameo system, it just ruined the game, bro. Which is crazy, you know. They dropped this cameo system, and it's just like the most mediocre. Like, oh, we wanted like a 2v2. You know what I'm saying? We wanted like a 2v2, but we didn't get a 2v2. All we got was a fucking a random mode of like it's basically a 2v2, but it's not a 2v2. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just bad design. It's just like the cameo system, I feel like should have just been removed from this game as a whole. If it was either just a 1v1 or a legit 2v2, this game would be fire as fuck. But that's the problem, though. The game fell from grace because of that cameo system. I feel like it should have been like a literal like assist mechanic, like 2v2, not just this random cameo shit, you know? Or it should have just been a 1v1. You could have either one of those two. I feel like people will be fine with how it is. But like the cameo system just enables people to play in such a scrubby ass way. But like it's kind of messed up. But like, you know, this is what we had to deal with, you know. It's sad. But it's what we had to deal with. The cameo system just kind of came out of nowhere and just kind of like screwed people over. I wish the cameo system was done better. Like my only true issue is that the cameo system was just done poorly, man. They don't really like take into consideration like how bad the cameo system was. Like all these cameos could have deadass been like playable characters, bro. We could have had Kano. We could have had Jax. We could have had Sonya. We could have had, well, we already have Cyrax Sector. We could have had, bro, Serena, Darius, Ferrator could have came back. I mean, I don't think anyone gives a shit about Stryker, but Stryker fans, if you out there, you know, stand up for your boy. We could have had Shujinko, Motaro, Goro, Frost come back. Tremor. I mean, I know a lot of people want to see Tremor. I do too. Tremor was cool as fuck in MKX. Tremor was a sick ass character. I love seeing Tremor. And then also Movado, Chameleon, and now we got Madame Bo. I mean, y'all want to see Madame Bo? Chameleon would have been sick. I would have loved to see Chameleon. But I don't think, sadly, they didn't. I mean, she literally was like in the story talking. She had her own character. She had her own like dialogue and shit. She had it all. She had it all. But they just didn't give her no time to shine. Chameleon could have been a sick ass character to play as, but they didn't do it at all. So I was like, damn. They could have made Chameleon like a pretty sick character. But they were just like, nah. We don't want to do all that. I'm just like, damn, that's grimy, bro. But yeah, the cameo system. I think that is like my number one issue with this game was just the cameo system was poorly designed. If we could have had like a 2v2, a 2v2 mode would have been pretty sick, you know. I just don't understand why they decided to go into this route of like, oh, let's just make everything the fucking make everything fucking ooh 1v1, but just with an annoying ass cameo in the back. I feel that shit ain't really the funnest. Also, problem number two, I think the second major issue with this game actually is the fact that like this game literally took away like most of the fucking it took away most of what made Mortal Kombat great in terms of single player. The towers. I mean, it kind of brought back the towers, but it wasn't as good as like previous Mortal Kombat games. Hell, even MK11 tower was way more better. Like, you know what I'm saying? MKX had the goofy towers. But then they kind of brought it back, so I was kind of like, I can't really bash on them too hard on towers. They did brought back towers. But then you get to the second issue, the crypt. Why is the crypt gone? Like, that hurts the most. They took away the crypt. The crypt was like one of the most interesting things in more was the crypt. You know what I'm saying? I missed the crypt. I missed the jump scares. You used to literally, like, playing the crypt was like playing a different game. And then they just took away the whole concept. Now we're just stuck here at this boring ass shrine. Like, there's like so many little things they could have done, and this game would have succeeded way more. This game would have succeeded way more. But they didn't do it. So I was just kind of like, damn, unfortunate. But like, they didn't do it. This game could have been like something like even greater. But they were just like, no, we're not doing all that. I don't know why, man. If we could have just like, this game could have been something like even cooler. But like, they just kind of went around with the, oh no, we're not going to do that. And I was like, okay, ooh, nice color. I feel bad for this game. I definitely feel like it's an overhated Mortal Kombat game. But like, they had to do better with this game. They could have done way more with Mortal Kombat 1. I don't know how to explain it, bro. They need to add more shit. Bring back the crypt. Give us 2v2s. Like, all these things could have been so much cool. They should have had towers day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, make the season skins look cooler. Personally, the skins need to be cooler. Like, who the fuck wants this bum ass color? But I'm okay with having a few bad colors. But the rest of them need to be like at least decent to good. Them season 4 colors, oh my god, it was awful. Like, look at it. Like, that's not bad. But now I'm like, it's alright, Some of these are like very okay-ish. They just kind of like fucked around and changed a lot of the BS. But the game. But I still like it though. I think Mortal Kombat's a pretty cool game. It's just, I just don't understand their decision making sometimes in the game. Now, what background do I want? I had this before. Also, the guest characters were they were cool. Like me, shit, we got fucking Omni-Man and Homelander, which I thought was really cool. But then a lot of people just kind of were like, no, I wanted more 80s flashers or some dumb shit. So I just didn't really like understand people's decisions. But here we are. I don't even know what background I want. I want some Scorpion in it, but I don't really don't want anything else. We got Ghostface in that bit. Do I have a Ghostface background? Cool, I do. Oh, let's just rock this for a bit. On the quests I've done. I really can't decide on a title career. Right. What's another issue that I have with this game? Let's talk about the characters. Some of these characters in the game have some crazy broken shit. So like, let's talk about characters that I think were like really powerful. Scorpion. Let's see. So actually, if you didn't know, I was a Scorpion man and a Sub-Zero man. I basically just made the two boys, the main two characters. The faces of the franchise were always my favorite characters. I've always loved Scorpion and Sub-Zero. They're my favorites. Forever will be my favorites. But like, Scorpion. I feel like, in terms of other characters in this game that were extreme, there was a lot of like extremely cheap characters. You had, let's see, and throughout this game's meta, the meta has like shifted a bit or so much, and also other broken characters came out. Like there's been a lot of different shit in this game, especially on a day one release. I think day one, you had fucking Johnny Cage. This motherfucker ran the game, bro. This character is still, to this day, even to this day, this character is still extremely fucking powerful. Like, Johnny Cage was just that character that, like, you can pick him up and use him with any cameo because he was one of the most flexible characters in the entire game. He synergized well with everyone else in the game. Like, his synergy was so good. He had great synergy with every single, and he still is. I still believe he's the most flexible character in the game. Because he synergizes well with everyone. And in the way his kit is, his strings are really good. Like, he was just overall a very powerful character. And he still is overall a very powerful character. He has not been toned down as much. Well, he has been nerfed, but like he's still strong as fuck. You know? Nothing has changed with Johnny Cage. He's still very powerful. Who else was like OD? Oh yeah, Tanya. Tanya was fucking cancer, bro. This character is fucking abysmal. Like, so what Tanya did, and then she had a move, and it was her wake up armor, and she would spin around, and she become a fucking helicopter, and just start spinning. Now today that move is awful. They did nerf the shit out of it. She can't do the spin shit no more. But before, if she wake up armor, she just kept spinning, and then they'll call Goro in, and that shit would just be broken as fuck. Not fair at all, bro. I just linked that there Armageddon. And you can't play Onaga. Yeah, I forget Onaga, bro. For hell, fucking Blaze, like all these other different characters that Mortal Kombat had. But I'm just doing a little trip down memory lane for this game because I forgot about this game. I used to play this game a lot. And then I just stopped. You know, they didn't brought back like most of the OG characters. They brought back some. You know, they brought back Ashura, Natara, Havoc. I mean, who cares about Reiko? Any Reiko fans out there? They brought back so many of these characters. But like this game's lifespan, they just dropped like a lot of BS in this game. And I feel bad for this game. Because I feel like this game could have been really, really good. But there was some flaws there. There was glaring flaws ever since the launch of this game. You know, single player wise, they need help. You know, online wasn't really the greatest. Also, some of these, the fucking cameo system enabled a lot of characters to play like Unga Bunga crazy. This bitch had a move where she was spinning a helicopter and like it was her wake up armor. And it'll allow her to just do dumb shit. Like, you have to guess if she's going to wake up armor into the helicopter kick or not. And if she does do it, she gets a safe armor. And then you call Goro, and then she makes the move safe. Because the move's supposed to be unsafe. This motherfucker down here had a safe armor. He wakes up with his armor, and the shit was safe. He was the only character in the game that had it. Which was absolutely ridiculous, by the way. But, like, this character was cheap as fuck. Don't get me started on this, but she's still broken. Havoc's a monster now. There's so many like characters in this game that just went up like a lot and are now like very cheap. Shang Tsung is strong as fuck. You know, a lot of powerful characters. But yeah, this game, like, it's a fun game, but it just didn't succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to explain it. Mortal Kombat 1, this game had OD potential to be the best Mortal Kombat. It could really would have been like number one. If they would have brought back more characters, they would have added back more OG characters. They could have just got more characters. Just Mortal Kombat characters. Even if they don't got no guest characters, it's fine. Like, they still could have added more, but they didn't. So now we're just fucking stuck here with this. I also feel bad because like they did give us characters that we wanted, like Ghostface. Yeah, you know how many people wanted Ghostface in this game? Like a lot of people did. Everyone was like, "Where's Ghostface at?" They wanted Ghostface since Mortal Kombat X. They wanted his character, and they finally came to this game. And he's literally the coolest guest character they ever made. And now everyone is like, "Nah." It's like, what? It's crazy, honestly. They gave us fucking Omni, man. Like, all these other characters were cool. But then it just kind of like, it just started spiraling downhill. You know? I mean, number one, the Mortal Kombat community is fucking horrible. I'm going to say that, right? The Mortal Kombat community is awful. Number two, bad development ideas and, you know, thoughts. The game was good at one point. But then, like, something just... I think what really turned people off in this game was the cameo. I'm telling you, it was the cameo system. It was these fuck-ass cameos. Where is it? These fuck ass cameos is what turning a lot of people off. I feel like that was really like the set in stone as to why people hated this game was the cameo system. If it was like imagine like half of the cameo characters here were actual playable characters, people would have loved that way more. And also, if it was a legit 2v2 Mortal Kombat, not like, oh, you got the cameo bar and you're single player. No, like 2v2, 2 health bars on each screen. I feel like that would have been really good. Armageddon had 62. Yeah, like Armageddon had 62 characters. It had everyone. Armageddon had, Armageddon had 62 characters. Conquest, Crip, had more fucking Motor Combat, Mario Kart Mortal Kombat, character customization. That shit had everything. They went all out for that game. I still cherish that game to this day. One of my favorite childhood games. And then you look at Mortal Kombat 1, it's like, damn. Like, what went wrong, This game had so much greatness to be good. But, like, they kind of just messed up a bit. I feel like the icing on the cake was when they dropped that fucking DLC story pack that had the chaos pack. That is what truly was like, yeah, people don't want to play this game anymore. They dropped that story for like $50 goddamn, and no one was like, yeah, they were free. To be fair, that wasn't the devs' fault. That was just more like Warner Bros. Being stupid and greedy. But even then, it's like, why would you do that? I just pray that the next Mortal Kombat is like, good-ish. Just go back to normal MK. Go back to like the MKX scenario, but add like a little bit of MK11 in it with the features. And a little bit of this game's features. But gameplay-wise, go back to MK11, but just way less broken. And like, add some of the shit to MKX into the new Mortal Kombat. Add a little bit of everything from previous Mortal Kombat into the new one. I feel like that's what they should do. Like bring back, make all these characters have like a bigger base roster too. But that was another problem, Mortal Kombat. So this is crazy, bro. Sometimes. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That shit was Call of Duty's cooked, bro. But Mortal Kombat though, it's like damn. Call of Duty's just a leech of a cash grab, bro. And it's sad to see Mortal Kombat fall down from grace. People still play it because it's like Mortal Kombat's a cool series, It's one of the top fighting games. And now it's just being gutted like this. It's a sad, sad reality. I wish they put more care into this. I feel like they just need a restart, like do something. Because this game was really fun, but it had flaws. They had a cool idea, but the execution was poor. It was poorly done. That was also the problem. Maybe Mortal Kombat would do some sort of crazy comeback. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Maybe in the future. But there's a lot of cool shit you can do in this game. Like, seriously, there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. But, like, it just got overshadowed by the amount of BS that was going on in this game. This game had that, like, it was fun, but, like, it just wasn't great, but it was still a fun game, though. If they just would have, like, fucking take away these fucking cameos, like, the cameo system. That Sonya should have her own health bar, and Tremor should have his own health bar. It should have been a 2v2, Because you could do a lot of cool shit in this game. Like, the combos are really cool. You can do a lot of cool combos. But like, the execution of this game is just bad. But again, there's a lot of cool setups you can do. You can do a lot of cool shit. It gives you more ideas, you know, especially in attack fighting game. You have more ideas, more freedom to come up with whatever wacky shit you want. You can come up with like, oh, I'm gonna charge my beam. You can slide, and this will combo. You know, I just don't know how to make a combo. There you go. You can do shit like that, like, you know, a lot of wacky things you can do. I like that freedom of creativity. But again, the problem was the cameos. You know, a lot of people like the cameo system. You have people that use these cameos to do really cool shit, but then you have people that use the cameos to do some of the most dumbest things I've ever seen. Like, back then, and I mean, to this day, people still do this shit. One of the boringest teams in this game was like, you slap Scorpion on, and then you pick like fucking Striker. And basically, there was something called an ambush cameo, which usually you do an animation to call your cameo. With an ambush cameo, you don't have to do an animation. They just summon by themselves. So it means that you can still do whatever dumb shit you want on block, and then a cameo will make that shit safe. Perfect example of this was Kano. Scorpion Kano, strong ass team. Basically, what you do is just like, let me pull in the block, right? So you see how this move right here, it's minus 25. But if you do this, it's minus 6. Cameos make dumb shit safe. And people will they will do this the whole game. They'll just do some shit like this. And they just keep doing this. They just keep on doing it. They just poke into the thing. And they just keep doing it. That shit was literally all they did. Specifically with Scorpion. That's all they did. They'll jump in, try to wait for you to do something, and then they'll just do this into this. And then just keep on going. And it'll just keep going and going and going and going. That's all they did. That was the whole gameplay of Scorpion. It makes me sad because I'm a Scorpion man. And what they did to my boy's 30. They just played him like a fucking scrub. And I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna poke. And then go into death spin. And then make that safe. This shit was cheap. Like, and you can still do it. Now it's just Striker that enables it. You had throw combos. That was another broken thing in this game. Was the throw combos. Like you grab someone, you fucking throw them. You can combo off of it with a fucking cameo. Now, by Mortal Kombat standards, this shit is cheap as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was like any other game, I feel like it would just be like whatever. You know, I mean, I play Guilty Gear. Compared to Guilty Gear, there's so much more bullshit. But like, in this game, though, just being able to do all this cheap shit. Like, you can do a lot of shit in this game. Get a lot of conversions off of throws and shit. I just don't know how to do it, though, because I never bothered doing it. But Mortal Kombat the gameplay of this game was really sick. But the problem is that you have people that use the cameos for cool ideas and cool shit. But then you have people that use the cameos just to do dumb shit like this. Like, that's all they did. And that was their whole gameplay. They'll just spam that the whole match. The whole match, they'll spam that. And I was just like, why? Like, I was the only very few Scorpion players that didn't play like that. So like, it's mind-numbingly just brain dead. And don't even start on Scorpion Jax. Jax has an unblockable move. If you have to block Scorpion shit, but you get hit by the unblockable by Jax. It was insane. It was insane, bro. It was insanely annoying. Like, there's a lot of other broken characters. Like, Baraka is the originator of this shit, too. People ran Baraka and just did the same shit. They did one string into the Blade Barrage into Kano Ball. And like, he was just scrubby as fuck. Sindel, oh my god, oof. Don't even get me started on Sindel, bro. This character's, oh my god, this character's so fucking cancer. Oh, cancer character. You like 1v1s? Yeah, 1v1s are also good. Yeah, I don't. 1v1s are cool, but 2v2s are cool for the fact that it's like, it's creative. The creativity that you can do in tag fighters. That's what makes tag fighters like special to me compared to 1v1s. But 1v1s are still good though. I think both 1v1s and tag fighters have their goods and their bads. You know, I don't think one is worse than the other. I think they're both good. You know, it's just, again, it's a matter of preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what you're into. Well, where the fuck was that cameo? Yeah, that shit was slow. Then one motherfucker you running, bro. All these people do Baraka. By the way, fuck this damn button right here. This button's a nightmare. This was his mid. And this is all they did the whole game. They'll do this into this, and then they'll just keep doing this. And that's all they did. And then you have to guess between the overhead or his fucking goofy goober mid. He also had really large range normals. He had really good pokes. He could be from right here. He could sweep you here. He had this right here too. This button is extremely annoying. He had this. He had the overhead. He had his funk ass mid. That was very good. Like, this character was just annoying as shit. Baraka is just like, his game plan was just extremely annoying. Just spam this into this, and then just keep on doing that shit. Rinse and repeat. I got also the sweep is +1, so he could literally just mash a poke on you. You had to respect the sweep. This shit right here, it was either you try to get lucky and mash out of it, but like, he can just poke check you. I call it like the check if they're mashing button. Oh, this +1, then you poke check them, and then it's still your turn. And you just keep doing the same shit. It was ridiculous. That shit was crazy, man. What that character did, man. Rocket players just did the same moving shit, man. Soul Calibur 6, man. I played one Soul Calibur game. I forgot what it was, but I remember Soul Calibur was a goofy as shit. Mainly for his, I just played it with my friends once because of the character customization was so goofy that we loved it. It was the character customization. That was like the peak thing about me with Soul Calibur. I wonder what, that's another fighting anime to come back, Soul Calibur. I haven't even heard anything from like Soul Calibur. What happened to Soul Calibur? Like, I don't know, there's a lot of fighting anime like Soul Calibur. I want BlazBlue to come back. BlazBlue was another ArcSys fighting game that was abandoned. They literally forgot about that. They just threw it out the window. They were going at Chokan and the Guilty Gear. So I was like, you know. And also Fighters, I guess, because like fucking Fighters is also doing a comeback. So that's pretty cool. And now we gotta talk about, what was it? Sindel. Yeah, this character is broken as hell. This character was cheap. She's still broken. Her zoning was ridiculous. This was like, her zoning was god tier. She had air fireballs, a standing fireball, and then she had a low. And then this is all they do the whole game. They just do this, and then just run away. And all this fuck shit would be happening to you. And if she got close to you, then she had this gay ass string. She just do this to you the whole game. This is ridiculous. Then you have to guess between the scream, and there's also safe fight. You cannot punish this chick if she does. You can't punish her. She also had the cartwheels. She also had the scream. Now, I don't know how to do it, but the Sindel and Tremor team was so broken because she had an unblockable reset. She'll reset you, and it just goes into unblockable by doing this. The fucking flight, she had a flight, which I don't know how to do it. How you do the flight, bro? The bitch can fly, bro. I just don't know how to do it. air move, air levitate. This shit. She'll hit you with this, and then you have to guess. While Tremor was doing this move right here. That was a low. And if you get hit by it, he stomps you out 3 times. So you had to guess between if she's going to do the overhead kick or Tremor's going to fucking, hit you with the low and then she combos off it. It was extremely broken. While also having the best zoning, damn near best zone in the game. And Tremor can body block projectiles. So if you shot a projectile at him, he can just fucking body block it. So basically, how do I do this? You call Tremor at the right time, he body blocks a projectile. And then you can shoot your projectile. It wasn't fair. And if you was a character who was bad at zoning, yeah, you couldn't do shit. Like, it was extremely powerful. Like Sub-Zero, it's fucking shitty at Ice Ball. Fuck what they did to my boy Sub, bro. Once upon a time, his Ice Ball was mad good. Then they kept nerfing it. They kept nerfing his character in every game. Now he's just like, he's good now, but before he was the worst character in the game. Someone has a perfect on Benday against Sub-Zero. But there was a lot of broken characters. Kenshi was extremely powerful. Astra's OD. Natara's OD. Havoc's crazy now. Quan Chi's broke. I don't even want to speak about Don't even speak about Homelander. This was one of the most brokenest characters like ever. This guy is very Conan is horrifying. Ghostface is OD. T-1000 is OD. Peacemaker is OD. Every guest character they drop in all these Mortal Kombat games are always just powerful as fuck. It's always the guest characters. That's like the one thing about Mortal Kombat. They seem to have a bias towards guest characters. So every single guest character is broke. All 5 of these motherfuckers. Well, 6. All 6 of them are extremely powerful. It's just been like that for every Mortal Kombat game. They'll like drop a guest character, and the guest character will be extremely powerful. Omni-Man is probably the most fair one out of all of them, which is crazy to say. He's probably the most fair one, because Omni-Man is also extremely cheap. Peacemaker was meta. This guy is still meta. Homelander is still meta. Ghostface is pretty meta. This guy is underrated as fuck, because he's extremely powerful. It's just people did not care about Conan as a character, so they didn't bother realizing his strengths. But Conan is extremely fucking good. Extremely powerful character. Yeah, a lot of things in this game has changed. But like, I didn't even start on this bit. It don't even start on Cyrax. This character is fucking like actually stupid. Her fucking set play was too strong. It was way too strong with the fucking bombs. What she can do with the bombs was horrifying. This chick had like the best zoning ever. Takeda was strong. Very strong character. Luke Saibot strong. And all these other characters are. This character's broke. Reiko's broke. Liu Kang's broke. Like, every character in this game has broken. It's kind of like Guilty Gear in a way. You have motherfuckers out here doing the craziest shit to you in this game. Like, the craziest. And it was absolutely diabolical. The amount of mix-ups and setups that people had, especially in a Mortal Kombat game. Like, this was a Mortal Kombat game, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mortal Kombat is not really that type of crazy mode fighting game. It was Mortal Kombat, you know? It was more subtle. So a game like Mortal Kombat having, like, damn near anime fighter levels of crazy mix is, like, fucking scary. So they never seen this before. It was like, oh shit, this shit's crazy, bro. And just from there on, people just came up with a lot of wacky shit to do in this game. And then also a lot of other characters were just extremely broken. So that's basically just how it is with Mortal Kombat. But now here it is in this state, you know, I feel bad for it. Because of the fact that, like, I felt like Mortal Kombat, but like, the first 2 games that NetherRealm Studios made will forever be the best. Those 2 games were absolutely amazing. MK9 and X were god tier games. They were amazing games. I loved them very much. I played them a lot when I was younger. They were great games. Great games. And then MK11 came out, and that's when the downfall started. That's where it happened. It was MK11, bro. That's where the wonkiness started appearing. And then we go to this game, and now it's just kind of like, damn. This game kind of just like, it's a sad story, man. I feel bad for Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat is really cool. It's one of those fighting games that are like very popular, but just it's not been doing the greatest, like, at all. I don't know how NetherRealm Studio is going to do the next game, but like, let's hope. Let's just hope that maybe there's like a spark in the damn NetherRealm Studios. Maybe, who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, you know, poor Mortal Kombat, poor Mortal Kombat. I feel bad for Mortal Kombat because I really liked Mortal Kombat, but then this game just kind of you know, kind of fell from grace. It's like, damn, bro. Shit's grimy. What to do with this game, bro? If only Mortal Kombat. What combat would they do? Get it? Well, like, I feel like the next game that NetherRealm Studios is gonna make is probably Injustice 3. I think Injustice 3 is gonna be the next one. You know? They're probably gonna put Mortal Kombat aside for like a long time. And just mainly Injustice 2, oof, that was a rough ass game. If they make another Injustice, I hope they learn from their fucking mistakes. And don't just like, you know, do the same corny shit they did. And fucking, you know, and 2. Because 2 was just like, that was like the what the fuck were they thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a bad game, bro. So like, who knows? I'm just gonna show y'all the broken shit that came out in this game. What the broken shit? You got Liu Kang and Reiko. So Liu Kang and Reiko. This was like Liu Kang Motaro. Extremely powerful team. This was an extremely powerful show. Liu Kang was literally low key and always has been one of the best zoners in this game. Top 3 zoner. He's just been outshined because everyone was playing Reiko. Reiko was like the best zoner in the game. And also, he was the best grappler. He had a really good pressure. Anywhere on the fucking screen, this Baxter Reiko would just zone you to death. Reiko, basically his whole game plan. Like Liu Kang. Let's talk about Liu Kang. Liu Kang has great zoning. He's a top 3 zoner in this game. He had a fireball that's OD fast. He had this EX fireball. That shit went through projectiles. He had an air fireball. And then he had a low fireball. He was insanely powerful in the lucha. He just, literally what people do with Liu Kang, they did this, and then just beat in the face. That's all they did. And if you got hit by this, the damage will be insane. The damage was humongous. Character did so much damage, while also having some of the best zone in the entire game. I don't even think he's not good in your face. He's also very good in your face because he has his broken ass mid. This motherfucker had this kick since like MK9 or earlier. He had this string. He had this shit for 10 plus years. He's been doing it for 10 years. Nothing's changed. So you got to guess between this. He also had a 10 frame mid that launches, which was very powerful. But now they buffed it, so now he can do some shit like this. So he can mix it up. But his zoning was great because basically this right here, this used to block, but this blocks projectiles. So if anyone tried to zone you with Liu Kang, you just do this. Right? It'll just be insane. You just put this down and then it get reflected while you're also hitting him with this. And then you just sit here and you just play the neutral game. Because Liu Kang had godlike zoning. It was insane what he can do with his zone. His whole fucking game, he just did this. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he also had this. This move was insane because it's plus 13. So you have to basically guess between, like, if you're going to finish the string or not. But he also had to follow with a 10 frame move. It was extremely powerful. Also, he had a throw combo. He had a throw combo. He can throw you and then combo off of it. I just don't know how to do this shit. Hold on. Yeah, he can combo you off that. So this character was mad fucking cheap. Cheap ass character, man. His damage was crazy. Like, very crazy. Like, if you got hit by this, he can get a combo off of it. So, literally, insane damage. Damn, that's 40%. Or for just doing this, like 40, 46. Like, that's insane. So the character was mad fucking strong while I have some god tier neutral. He also had a +2 sweep. He had plus frames. This shit was plus. I'm pretty sure this was the string that was plus. What was plus? This shit was +3. So it allowed you to do a lot of... You can dash block on him. Just mix it up with the mind games. It's extremely powerful, man. Having a plus sweep in this game is very strong. Just very strong character. You know, he was insanely powerful. Liu Kang is like... He was a very strong character. Yeah, but that's Liu Kang, bro. This character was insane. Now we move on to Reiko. Reiko was the same shit. He was the best zoner in the game because of this. This move right here. This shit was... It's actually, like, diabolical how broken this move is. Like, first of all, look at the chip damage. Look how much chip damage that does. Do you see how much chip damage he's doing? The chip damage is insane. Like, look at that. The chip damage was diabolical. The projectiles was insane because look how huge it covered so much of the screen. And he just beat any other projectile. It was insane. And then they did this the whole game. And then they called Tremor to body block and then he just keep doing it. Super broken character. But also, he had a command grab. He also had air command grabs, so he can just like... He literally was a grappler. I don't know how to do it, but like, he used to like... You call Tremor. Aw. And then you get a combo off that. So he launch you with a grab. Those had really fucking good normals. I mean, look how good his normals are. Look at the range of this. He was extremely powerful. This is plus fucking 8 too, like... Extremely powerful character. So basically they just did this, and then this, and then that the whole game. Reiko's very cheap. Very cheap character. Very cheap character. The motherfucker was insane as Zona. No. I spilled my damn drink. What else did you have? Yeah, that was Mortal Kombat, bro. I just want to do a little revisit of this game. Because, like, I felt bad. It had potential to be something great. But sadly, it just didn't shine as much. I just need a little trip down memory lane. I pray that the next Mortal Kombat will be a good game, or whatever the next game they're making. I just wanna revisit this game just for a little bit, all right, just for a tad bit. I'm gonna switch it up real quick though. Hold on. I think we should boot up some Strive, and then maybe suffer there for a bit. You know, maybe, maybe, or maybe should we rate the fatalities? I think we should do like the fatalities, which was like extremely fucking gruesome. I don't know. I'll boot up some Strive though, real quick. Hold on. We're gonna be back. We're gonna boot up Guilty Gear. Actually, no. No, 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 no. We're gonna boot up some Rivals. Marvels. Rivals. Yeah, I don't know what to play. I don't know what to play. I'm thinking about booting up Rivals chat. Thinking about it. Hmm.